Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe.
Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist, Cognac Wellerlane, and today it's all about a fabulous celebrity interview with actress, singer, dancer, Ms. Demi Davis. And she is also in a fabulous new animated series, TITUS. She will be appearing in episode 7 and episode 8. So let's take a look at this fascinating interview with actress Demi Davis. Welcome back, darlings. I'm TV host, entertainment journalist Cognac Wellerlane, and I am here with this beautiful young actress. She is a singer, she's an actress, she's a dancer, she's a triple threat. She's done it all. She's done it all, and she's very, very talented. And I'm very excited to introduce you to my guest, Ms. Demi Davis.
Hi.
Hi, and welcome to my pink kitchen. I don't know if Solomon told you, but my whole house is pink.
I love it. It's my favorite color, so I'm all about
Is it really? Oh, it's
Yeah.
my favorite color too. So before we get into the questions, I want my audience to know a little bit about you. So Demi Davis, New York native Demi Davis, actress Demi Davis, has played the range of sweet girl next door and psychopathic vixen. Most recently, she wrapped an episode to The Null Hypothesis, a scandalous business series available on Amazon. She has also taken on her first role as producer, writer for a dramedy plot called Girl Problems. She is also known for film work such as Sunny Day in Hell and her time as a member of the sketch comedy group, The High Scores, who have sold out many shows at Gotham City Improv and The Pit. Demi began her classical training in theatrical arts and then later with notable instructor John Pallotta for legit film, television, acting, and others for commercial. She began her work in film and television via student films and background work on shows like Smash, The Good Wife, and Blue Bloods. This gave her an atmosphere view of film, television process, and she fell in love with it. Due to her experience in modeling and singing, Demi has also the privilege to work on various MTV projects, including PSAs on safe sex, music videos, and appearances. She even delved into the world of voiceovers as Yellow Breeze in the puppet caricature series One Strange Island. And as previously mentioned, Demi enjoys modeling and singing. She is also a lover of adventure, and she has gone skydiving for her birthday and plans on hang gliding next. My goodness, aren't you a daredevil? In addition to that, she loves to dance and has studied at the Alvin Alley Extension. Very, very well, prestigious Alvin Alley. I've been there. It's a wonderful place. The theater here in New York City is amazing. Demi is also addicted to cinnamon gummy bears and sweets in general.
I love
all sweets. You young people love sweets. So sweet perfume and sweet sugar and pink sugar. You all love to smell like cotton candy.
I do.
Yeah, all young girls like that, and the boys like it too. So what inspired you? My first question, what I always ask everybody, is what inspired you to be an actress?
You know what? It's actually, my inspiration was my mother, because when I was younger, my mom pursued acting. And so she would take me on her auditions, and I'd watch her, go over lines and things. So she got her start in the theater, and it kind of rubbed off on me. And then I started, joining the drama club in school and doing plays and things like that.
Was your mother successful at it?
I know she didn't really get too far. I mean, she had done, some plays and things like that, but so on a smaller level to some degree, but then I think it became too much for her, like juggling us kids and working and things like that. But she did inspire me.
She did inspire. So she got wrapped up in being a mommy, pretty much.
Yeah, she got wrapped up in being a mommy. Yeah.
Well, that's a wonderful job too, to be a mother and a wife. It's a good job in itself. It's a full-time job.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a full-time job to be a mother. Now, tell us about your very first acting experience. Tell us about the very first role that you were cast in.
Oh, let's see. The first role I was cast in, well, I'm not going to include the high school stuff because it's like, whatever. But like my first
professional acting
right.
part.
My first professional acting role was, you would think I would remember that though, right? I started doing like student films and things. So I can't, believe it or not, I can't remember what the first one was.
I can't remember. Wow.
I know, it's weird,
then.
right? I think my first acting gig was an extra role. I think that was like, what was I doing? I'm just drawing a blank right now. I was an extra for, what was I an extra for? I'm going blank. But first it was an extra, and then I did a student project. And then I did like an independent commercial for like soap.
Well, you are a model, so
Yeah, it was really
Are
really
commercials hard? Are commercials hard to get gigs for? Are they difficult to get gigs for, commercials?
Yes and no, it depends, because the problem is that I'm still non-union. I'm SAG eligible, but I haven't joined the union yet.
Okay.
Commercials, they do have non-union commercials. I've done, non-union roles in commercials, but the roles themselves aren't as pronounced, and depending on what it is. So it's like I did, a lot of it's background. It's not necessarily the main person in the commercial. Sometimes it is, but usually it's SAG people that'll get more of the meat of those kind of things.
Yeah. Well, I've seen commercials where it runs the gamut from all kinds of things, and there's always all these different types of people doing all these different things. Nobody's talking, but you see them jumping up and down and dancing, and I mean from every age. I've seen it's just general people in the public. I mean, I've gone on commercial auditions, but I never get it because people just think I'm too I have a look. I don't look like everybody else.
Yeah, you're very unique.
I just don't look like anybody that's normal that walks around in the street. I just don't look that way. I mean, so I'm usually, if they do cast me, I'm usually a featured extra because I have a look and they want that.
Yeah, so, sometimes they will specifically say they want.
Yeah, get that girl Cognac,
Yeah.
I mean, I many years ago when I don't do it anymore, but I was an extra. I did some extra work, background work, and I was in Ugly Betty.
Oh,
and
awesome.
They actually wanted me to, the director actually specified me for this particular scene, and I've never seen myself in this particular episode because I just never see myself. But they wanted me to walk in front of Ugly Betty, and she had the two guys, I forget her name, America something or other.
Oh, yeah, America Ferrera, yeah.
And she had these two elderly people she was walking with, but they wanted me to walk right in front, and she was going to be in the background. So I just thought, and then of course you see her, she's full focus, but they wanted me to walk in the front. People were like, wow, how did you get that? I says, to tell you the truth, I says, they just wanted the director to specify this is what I want, because he had like an artistic eye for this, but I never saw myself, never saw myself in that particular scene. But what the hell? It was a lot of fun. Anyway,
as long as you had fun.
yes. Now, you have played the range of the sweet girl next door and the psychopathic vixen.
Yes.
Tell my audience which role is more exciting to portray and why.
Oh, definitely the vixen. I mean, you know, when you get to be bad,
it's more fun, right?
Bad. Oh yeah, a nice outfit. And like Sunny Day in Hell, I played you know, a two-timing wife that almost got this guy shot. So like he was doing lines on my back. I'm in my underwear. I'm like, oh, my husband's home while we're doing bumps of coke. But like that was fun. But that's not, you know, that's not really me as Demi Davis. But I love that, like, that's what I love about acting. It's like you know, who is Demi Davis as, you know, a high octane, you know, femme fatale? Who is Demi Davis as like a sweet teacher? You know what I mean? So I kind of like that interesting aspect of acting is that, you know, you're not becoming another person because it's still you, but what version of you would be that person, you know, in another universe, right? How would Demi Davis be as this type of a person? So that's what I love about it. Yeah.
And it's almost like you have to have like a split personality. It's like, you know, you channel into touch something.
There we go. Yeah.
Did you ever see the movie with Joanne Woodward, Three Faces of Eve?
No, what's that about?
Oh, she won the Oscar for that. I don't know. Do you know who Joanne? You're young. I don't think you would know who she is. Do you know who Joanne Woodward is?
No, I don't know.
Okay, Joanne Woodward. She's still alive. I met her, by the way. I almost did an interview with her. She was married to Paul Newman. Do you know Paul Newman?
I've heard of him, yes.
Yeah, that was his wife, Joanne Woodward. And she played this role. She had three different personalities. She has split personality disorder. And one person, she was like a holy moly, you know, like church woman, you know. The next is she's like a floozy and she's got low cut dresses on and you know, wears a lot of makeup. And the men are like all over her. And she goes, don't rough me up. She goes, you're messing me all up. Leave me alone. Like she wasn't like she really wanted to have sex with these men. It was more like she liked the experience of going out and somebody paying attention to her. So they were just ready to jump on her and she would get mad and start screaming, leave me alone, you're messing me up, you know. But she just wanted to go out. You know, she was from the South, she had a Southern accent. And go see that movie. You'll see what I mean. Yeah. Joanne Woodward, The Three Faces of Eve. And she played three different personalities in that movie. Fine. She was a married woman too. She had a husband. She was married. Wow. Yeah, I think she even had a kid in the movie. She had a kid. So get that movie. That's a good movie for you to look at because you'll see the different personalities. Really, very good movie. Wow. So now, tell my audience which role. The more exciting role was the vixen that you played. Okay. What was the name of the movie again?
It was called Sunny Day in Hell.
Sunny Day in Hell.
Yeah.
The names they come up with. I'm sure this was an independent movie.
It was an independent,
yeah. What was this movie about?
It was about this guy who he's you know, he's out and about. He sees me in this little diner and, you know, we have a little wink and then we get down to business. And, you know, he's doing lines down my back and, you know, whatever. And then I'm like, oh, my husband's home. And he's like, husband?
You have a husband?
You have a husband? And I'm like, yeah, he's okay. He's like, what? So he's trying to sneak out the house, right? And the husband comes home and he sees, you know, this guy. He's like, you know, you trying to mess with my wife? Who are you? It's like, oh, no, I didn't know she was married. Like, hey, dude, I didn't know, you know. And I'm like, you know, I'm all like,
oh, sounds hysterical, this movie.
I'm like, ignore him, whatever. And he's like, no. And then he pulls out a gun. And he's like, yeah. So the husband pulls out a gun and he's like, you know, you mess with my wife. I come from behind with a frying pan and bop him on the head.
Oh, this sounds hilarious. So now, more recently, you wrapped an episode in the Null Hypothesis, a scandalous business series available on Amazon. Tell us how you found out about this role and what was the casting. Tell us the casting process.
Oh, it was pretty straightforward. I actually got the role kind of last minute. I think the person that so Gregory Jenkins is the producer of it. It's a series. There's a prequel to a series that he's working on, and he called. I think I had auditioned for a part, and I don't know if it was that I auditioned too late and they already picked somebody or what. But he had called me like I think a day or two before shooting, saying, "Hey, we need someone to do this role. Can you do it?" And so he's like, "Can you just send me a quick audition tonight?" And we're shooting like in 2 days.
Yeah, that's usually how it is with these things. Did they put it on Amazon yet? Is it on Amazon?
I think so. I think it's aired. Yeah, I think the episode is aired. It was one particular episode we did as a prequel, and kind of because I think he's also trying to do. It was also like a proof of concept as well. So we shot the one episode as kind of a pilot proof of concept. It's on Amazon, and I think there's a few other episodes that are like after that, like, so it's kind of one of those things like in between.
Now, how does that work? If something has already aired on Amazon, can you still see it?
Yeah, I think the deal was that he has, I think there were maybe 4 episodes of the actual timeline of the show is, and then what we did was like a prequel to that. And so we only shot the 1 episode, but he put it up as like a proof of concept, as as a single pilot kind of episode. And he was working on getting more made and things like that. So we shot it. It was a very hot summer day. And we came together, got our lines together, and
it's great. It's great that it was on Amazon. I mean, that's pretty good. Amazon and Netflix, this seems to be what everybody wants now, because it's streaming. It's better, and people could see it, because people today don't even really want to go to the movies anymore. Everything is television.
It's true. And the sad part is movies need to come back, because
I agree.
We're not.
I agree. I agree with you.
A lot of remakes, a lot of Marvel movies, which I love Marvel movies, but we need more. We need more of the great theatrical movies. So right now it's all about TV.
Yeah, they're movies, but they're on TV. But anyway, now tell us, you also took on a role as the writer for a dramedy plot called Girl Problems. Tell us about that.
So Girl Problems was an idea that I had for a while. We did a 2-episode pilot, again, proof of concept. It's basically, my character is the lead, Christina, and she's, graduating high school, going to college, and it's all the crazy stuff that happens between like her boyfriend and her friends, trying to find yourself coming of age, and just being in New York, because as you know, we live in a crazy city. So it's all the misadventures that happens when you're trying to find yourself, and all this is going on, trying to find your way. But
my husband won't let. I don't live in New York City. I live in the suburbs of New York. I live in Long Beach, Lido Beach.
Long Beach is
nice. Yeah, I live in Lido Beach.
Yeah.
My husband doesn't want me to go into New York City. He refuses. He carries on like a maniac. He's the way you look. Forget it. You're not going into Manhattan. Carries on. I can't go. Can't take the train. Can't drive. So now I do everything on Long Island. I do the Hamptons. I go on Long Island to places.
Hamptons are nice.
But I'm getting ready to do the whole season in the Hamptons.
Yeah, that's
so I do a lot of charity galas. I go to art galleries. I do a lot of nice things in the Hamptons. But he doesn't want me going into the city, not because of COVID. Crime. It's the crime. Yeah, that's what he's worried about. He's worried somebody's going to hurt me, So, but anyway, anywho, we also want to know about you not only are you an actress, but you're a singer and a dancer. Tell us about your musical career.
Oh yeah,
Tell us about that.
Yeah, so musically, I started writing when I was 13. The Greatest Love by Whitney Houston. And from there, I just discovered this love of music that I liked music, but I didn't love music. And I just started writing, and from there, I was like, maybe I want to sing. And you know, I wrote an album, an EP, I should say. I worked with different producers. I did videos. I just finished shooting a video for a new single called Chemicals, coming out probably next month.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's been a hybrid. First, I was more pop rock kind of vibe. Now I'm more pop, like EDM, dance kind of stuff with a little R&B.
And
So
did you like studying at the Alvin Alley?
Oh yeah.
So
for dance.
That's good. It's a good school for that.
Yeah, so dance, Alvin Ailey offers extension classes. So I'm not in their dance program per se, but you can take, you know, one-off classes to tone your skills. So I take hip hop and ballet, but I haven't been to class since the pandemic.
Yeah.
Because of everything going on. I want to go back. I'm just waiting for the right time to go back because, you know, it's a little scary. But
yeah, I know. I have a friend. She got COVID. She's vaccinated too. She went to a gym. Yeah. And she got sick. She swears it's from the gym. She swears it's from a gym.
Damn, that's what makes you afraid. And I sweat. Yeah. I'm a sweater.
You know,
I sweat like somebody threw water on me.
I know. When you go into stores, when you go into a boutique, when you go into a restaurant, I don't think it's too bad. I really don't.
Yeah.
But right. I do think when you're doing something like a gym, you have to really be careful. I do believe that.
You got body fluids and you're sweating. The air is you know, heavy. You're breathing hard. So I'm probably they have online classes, like, which I haven't taken yet. I might do that. But I miss dance. I do miss, I had a really tough ballet teacher, really tough, really tough. And I miss hip hop, but I'm definitely going to try to do online classes soon because I feel like I'm ready to, you know, get back in the swing of it.
Now, my next question is you met actor Solomon Shartok. And tell us briefly how you met him.
I feel like we met each other. He might kill me for this. I feel like we met each other through mutual friends online. I don't think we've met in real life. I don't think we met. I think we're in kind of the same acting network groups.
Yeah. And so you know, you're connected with similar acting people.
And I think that's how I found out about the show, now, the Untitled.
This is very important because you did get recently, this is why we're doing this interview. You have just been cast in TITUS for 2 episodes, episode 7 and episode 8. And of course, if my viewers don't already know, TITUS is an animated series. Tell us about your character. Tell us about your character in the animated series.
So my character is Ranger Monica. And she there's some, I don't want to give too much away because I think the episode hasn't aired yet, but the Ranger Monica is in this forest, and she runs into an old acquaintance, an ex-boyfriend who, like, you know, found someone else right after they were together really quickly. But there's a strange occurrence in the woods. There's something going on. And she takes the action to find out what it is. So it's a little like, ooh, what is this kind of thing?
So it sounds very exciting. And now you've done voiceover before. You have done voiceover.
Yeah, this is, I will say out of everything that I've done, voiceover was I just started kind of getting into it. I had done the Yellow Breeze role, and I had done like a few pieces of things here and there. So I'm pretty new to voiceover, but it's really cool. I got,
It is cool. I know.
It's pretty cool. You
It
can be
is
in your
really
pajamas
cool.
and do lines.
Yeah, you can be in
Change
your
the voice.
pajamas, and I mean, you could really take the character somewhere because of the, it's the voice. You could do so much with the voice. You can make the voice into this unique personality. It's pretty amazing what people can do with voiceover. So now, was it difficult to be cast in this, or what? How did this all happen for you? How did you get the role?
Through Solomon.
But tell more.
Oh, he told me. I think he told me that he was doing the show. He's on it as well, and he said they're looking.
Hold
for
on a minute. I don't know what this time thing is. What the hell is this all about? I don't know. All right. So
Solomon actually told me about it. He said, they're looking for a few roles. I think one of them was Ranger Monica, and he said, the guy in charge would like you to audition. So I sent a quick video, not a video. I sent a quick audio audition, and they said, yeah, we would love you to do the part. And I did. I set up my home studio. Ran it a couple of times and sent the clips in. And that's what's cool too about voiceover. You kind of do it. I mean, of course there's deadlines, but like you can kind of do it as your own speed within the deadline. It's not like, we're shooting tomorrow at 5. It's like, oh, you just get it to me before the end of the week. It's pretty cool.
Now tell my audience, when will this air? Episode 7 and episode 8.
I believe episode 7 is May 29th. 8, I'm not sure about, but I believe 7 airs May 29th.
Fabulous.
I'm excited to see it too, because I haven't seen it yet either.
So now my last question is, tell my audience where we can find out more information about you. What is your website?
So right now, I'm working on my acting website, but you can tune into my music website, www.demidavis.com. And on social media, it's at Demi360. So DEMI 360 is my social media, Instagram and Twitter and such.
Fabulous. Well, you are gorgeous, darling.
You are gorgeous.
Gorgeous and beautiful. And if I wish I was there to give you a big pink champagne kiss, but I'm going to blow it to you.
I love it. You're like Barbie. I feel like you're Barbie incarnate.
Yes, I'm a Barbie. Yeah. And we will be back with more interviews. Don't go away yet, because as soon as we end it, I'm going to tell you more about it. But I want to thank you for being on the show. And thanks for watching. And I love you, darling, and pink champagne kisses. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's all about Zoom celebrity interviews and shopping hauls with Amazon, Shein, Fashion Nova, Bath and Body Works, and Victoria's Secret. And we will be back with more videos coming up, more celebrity interviews coming up. Pink champagne kisses.
I am Titus, and right now I am dead. But when my soldiers finally awaken me, I will gain all power and become the ruler of this world.
Well, not if we have anything to say about it. You guys ready to get this show on the road?
I don't know. I mean, are we really ready for this fight?
We have to be ready! The fate of the world may very well rest in our hands!
Well, if you put it that way, then let's get to it.
I will win this battle, Carlavon.
You may win a battle, Titus, but you will definitely lose the war.
Well, I hope you enjoyed my interview with actress Demi Davis. I certainly did. She's beautiful, she's glamorous, she's young, and she's very talented. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and always push the notification button to let you know when I am publishing a new video. I usually always publish a video every Sunday or every Monday, and my videos are all about celebrity Zoom interviews with actors and filmmakers and very extraordinary people. And I also do fashion hauls and fragrance hauls and all kinds of wonderful shopping hauls at Amazon with decor and fashion. Another one is Fashion Nova and Shein, and I also love to do hauls at rainbow shops. So again, don't forget to subscribe, darlings. And I love you all, and pink champagne kisses.
Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. I was brought into this world wrapped up in pearls. I love to mingle, though my husband reminds me I'm not single. I meet and greet both the famous and the elite. I ride in limousines, drinking the finest champagne, wearing furs, dazzling diamond jewelry. A girl can't complain. I live the upscale life, dining in the finest restaurants, eating the best caviar for free. And no matter how much I enjoy cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. This has been a CryBaby Productions, darlings.